So hello YouTube, thank you for joining us whether you're catching us live or catching the VOD. This is the Lake House DLC for Alan Wake 2. It is the first time that I'm playing or seeing any of it. So I just reinstalled the deluxe edition of Alan Wake 2. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we have capture already, keeping an eye on everything, and it all looks good so far. No, I've been away for a couple of days. I've been working on. I'm trying to get the YouTube set up so it's a week or two ahead of me, and scheduling releases like every 2 days instead of what I had been doing, which is where I'll get some motivation and I'll get like 3 videos out and then I'll upload them one after the other, like day 1, day 2, day 3, and then do nothing for a week. So I've been trying to work on getting them a little more stable and in advance. I have one scheduled for tomorrow and one recorded that I need to edit, and I'm hoping that's the start of having a good rotation of those. Had to restart mobile app already. What did you miss? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just me yapping. What is all this? Interesting. All right, so the Lake House. The Lake House expansion now available to play. Descend into a Federal Bureau of Control research facility and unravel the mysteries lurking within. So we are going back to the FBC, which some of you may remember from our Control playthrough. Loading into the expansion from this menu will overwrite your progress in the existing expansion quick save slot. I think I'm okay with that.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop.
Soul crushing. What's up, Goats and Scarves?
Maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
It's running okay so far. I don't know if this is pre-rendered or live in engine, but it's running okay.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The lake house. And I notice as soon as it becomes live gameplay, my GPU is running at 100%. So let's see what we can do about that. That title, Rip the Dream, at least temporarily. Whoa, why is everything why is everything on ultra high? No wonder. No wonder it's throttling my GPU. Okay. Let's do a couple things here. Let's bump the resolution up. You know what? In retrospect, I should have turned down the settings before bumping up the resolution. My PC cannot figure out what to do with all of these windows. Thank you for the hydrate, Lupus. I don't even know what to do about this. It's in a loop where it's trying to rearrange all the windows, and it just won't settle on anything long enough for me to click any of it. Why is it... You all can't see what's going on, but it's doing this weird thing where it's bouncing back and forth between 1080 and 1440. It won't settle on one. Hey, Lupus, welcome in. Sorry to hear it. I hope things get better for you. Think we're lagging quite a bit behind now? You think so? It seems to be showing up okay for me. Why is this happening? Okay, looks like everything has frozen now. Okay, does somebody mind testing for me how far behind you are? Also, howdy gold, welcome in. It's lagged significantly, yeah. Responses are like a minute or more later. Well, I saw gold and then I was too caught up to respond. So am I still responding late, or was it just that one response was really late? Stream is at 17 minutes and 10 seconds for you. Well, that's going to be correct, I think, either way. Yeah, I don't think the uptime is going to change at all. It's going to be what part of the video plays at that uptime has to do with the buffering. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Yeah, but the stream uptime is going to be what the stream uptime is, regardless of how lagged the stream is. But you should be seeing it in real time now. Yeah, a minute and 10 seconds, and that's just too much to deal with. So I couldn't talk to you all intelligently before because of the delay. There was just no way to get across what I was saying in a timely manner. But what was happening was I chose 1440 resolution, and for some reason the game was switching between 1080 and 1440 over and over, and it was looping so fast I couldn't do anything with it. Closed caption was up to date though. That's because that uses a different system. It uses a plugin with OBS, and then that sends it like directly to Twitch, I think, through the web server. So that's on a whole different processing than the video encoding. So the closed caption will generally be up to speed. All right, let's give this another try. Thanks for your patience. Basically froze once you set the resolution. So this time I'm going to set the options before I load up the game itself. I don't know why it's got such issues with resolution here. It's rearranging everything on my PC. Stop. That's not what I want you to do. I want Task Manager on this screen. Yeah, exactly, Maiko. If you say the uptime is 1710, I will still see that message immediately. But what you're seeing might be my video that was encoded a minute and a half ago. Damn it, why will it not leave my other monitors alone? Okay. I think everything is where I want it to be now. Making a request, you receive it late. Your response is still in real time, so it doesn't tell you much other than it took a while for us to get the message and respond. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't tell me anything. Now, if you type and then you wait for the chat to show up on screen and time how long it takes, that tells me how far behind the video encoding is relative to what you're seeing on your screen. All right, let's give this a try. What I thought we were doing. Yeah, thank you, Kian. No worries. I think we got it figured out now. All right. Let's try the lake house again. Is there not a skip button? Here we go. Okay, let's see how we're looking. GPU at 60%. Game looks pretty good. Just need a second streaming PC. Yeah, no thank you. All right, that ought to be good. I think the ray tracing is really what was killing it before. Surely more components means less technical issues, surely. Okay, investigate the lake house. I've got the ID card.
Agent Kieran Estevez requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Roger that.
The lake house was run by the research department.
It's kind of dark.
Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama, your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Okay. I wonder who parked the weird white van here before we got here. Oh, this is an interesting site. I don't know why you would build something that so obviously looks like a secret government high-tech anomalous research facility, but here we are. Hey,
Hello?
Commercial, welcome in. I don't know why my
Agent
firebot
Kieran
didn't show that.
Estevez,
Hope you're doing well, Kay.
Investigations
Good to see you.
Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, this is definitely going in the report.
Hope your day's been well. Thank you all for redeeming your daily, or should I say nightly redeems. Urgent reminder, lake safety protocols. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. Wait, why is... Hold on. Firebot just seemed like it wasn't responding to anything. None of you got your daily points. I don't know what's up with that because Firebot was never the thing that crashed in the first place, but here we are. Please remember that the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and FBC employees. Fishing, redacted, swimming, boating, using the water for redacted purposes, water skiing, redacted in the water, paddle birding. What the hell is paddle birding? These activities can result in redacted in an estimated redacted percent of cases. Quotes are working. Oh, that's because I restarted Firebot. Nothing in Firebot was working until I restarted it. If you are unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. Special role isn't. And neither, oh man, I don't know. We're just gonna have to fly without it because I do not have the mental capacity to troubleshoot that stuff right now. Sorry to disappoint anybody who was really counting on those daily points. I will know that you redeemed those things. Security report, local rumors. Background, a recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinion of the lake house and its operations. Summary, the following information was gained through covert listening and informal questioning. The local public appear to view the area around the lake house with fear. This is, of course, the intended reaction as the Bureau has publicly marked the area as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is cause for concern. Worst case outcome would be an increase in curiosity or possibly even aggression. It is possible this is even the reason for the lake house's security breach back in Redacted. Action to be taken. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If the rumors continue, disseminating a cover story may be required, perhaps even fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. Birding while in a kayak or canoe. Okay, thanks for filling me in. Security, safety, censorship. Boy, do I love and value those three things. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. From Ava Ramani to FBC personnel. Subject status update RE oldest house. To all staff, on-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to this signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Ramani, Supervisory Agent. Interesting because I don't remember if there's a specific timeline where Alan Wake takes place, but the technology definitely says mid 90s ish. Hey PC man, welcome in. Good to have you. How you doing?
An experiment. That bodes well.
So they have an experiment in progress.
That's handy.
Lake House map. Doing alright, been doing a bunch of 7 Days to Die today. Nice, I haven't played that since it fully released. I have so many story games I want to try to get through. But I hope you're having fun with it.
Marmont's not here. Nobody is?
Never played it before
I'll have to check
1.0.
downstairs.
To my new fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. Barrows University, Jules Francois Marmont, Doctor of Applied Science. Special Service Certificate. Ah, this one was granted by Casper Darling. I like Dr. Darling.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down.
The Lake House Daily Double. I think that says double. Good news. HQ still dark. Why is that good news? Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. And this one is crossed off for some reason. No Ama beer. It's good. I tried it. The artist is something. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. I like that that one comes up as the text switches to red. All vacation time canceled.
It's locked.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility.
She is so into this.
We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Why, yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
I love the overdubbing.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Flawless delivery. Which one are you hiring? I guess we ought to go in order, probably.
Access denied.
Well, you are not keeping me out.
Access denied.
I'll need a key card with clearance. Ugh, this key card isn't gonna cut it.
You mean I don't have clearance for floor 1? You smell divorce. I don't know. Maybe they'll work through it. Here to remind you to put in 100% effort today. I don't put in 100% effort any day. That would be the real anomaly. No doodling. This place is very anti-art. I wonder why that is. Replacement keycard request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new keycard will be issued to you once your request is processed. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Required clearance, the highest one. I forget what it is called. Reason for replacement, my old card went missing. Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it is stolen or is lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you are so concerned with this? I am the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Research profile, RE subject P. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. The paintings feature scenes... Hey, Wheezy, welcome in. Good to have you.
Sings Note greetings at my old friend. I've come to hang with you. Again, Sings Note.
Hey, good to have you, Wheezy. Thank you for resubscribing for the 24th month. That is now almost 2 full years you've been subscribed, and I really appreciate the support all that time. I hope you're doing well. The paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has an estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Is it just me, or is the average number of syllables in these sentences very high? Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilian, though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. I see what you did there, Maiko. Science fact of the day. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency-hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38.
Changing passwords, huh?
There is a huge lore dump by documents here. Effective September 13th, all computer passwords must be reset daily to address security concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. That's odd. So we need a significant date. Do any of these have dates with years? 6969, it could be. So there's July 18 here, but I don't see a year on it. What about when they were married? Or what if today's date was used? 9/14/23.
Come on.
Just to be sure. I don't think they're using European dates, but it could
Damn
be.
it.
Okay. That's today's date, and that's not it. Built a password generation system, and the random arbitrary password requirements out there are astounding. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it seems to be 6 digits. Is it July 18, 23?
Nope. That's not right.
Oh, I see, Wheezy. Yeah, I've seen that movie, but I'm not super familiar with it. I'm not really a movie person. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Figurines, ornaments, decorations, and other trinkets are forbidden on employee desks. Guess I could try 4/18/20. I doubt that's going to be it, though.
Come on. Damn it.
An ad in this Noctum media? It is indeed Noctum, and you are consuming media. And every hour there are ads. What's up, Crunch? I'm obviously missing something. Love the look of this DLC. It does look great. And it's definitely bringing that Control aesthetic back around. So what else would be a significant date? We met this character previously? I don't believe so. She is in the base game? Is she somebody, like, you just meet in passing? You have an idea? Sure, I'll take it. I think she's kind of important. You know, now that you say that, I have a vague memory of her in the base game, but there's a thing about an event in town, Deerfest. I don't know if there's anything around here that tells us when Deerfest would be. Worth keeping in mind. Yeah, it's a good thought. Yeah, the kayak for sale, I thought that was pretty neat. If I can't do my paddle birding, then why even have a kayak? Don't know what I'm overlooking. To be fair, I feel quite shot mentally. If I'm being honest with you, I kind of barely made it here today, so I don't think I'm firing on all cylinders, but wait, is it September 13, 2023?
Nope. That's not right.
I feel like I already tried July 18, 23. And there's not a new key card on the desk. What do you say? Don't touch. Okay. Hmm. Is there like a picture that I'm just not looking closely enough at? I don't know. Kind of looked it up. What is this? Why are you blank? A hint. If it's something I've already tried and I just did it wrong, then you can tell me that, but other than that, I think I'll keep looking on my own. Okay, you'll remain silent. Okay, thank you for asking. Wish I could replay that. So BRB, yeah, no worries. Take the last cup of coffee, brew a fresh pot. I feel like I've checked everything that's within my power to interact with. I don't remember if I tried July 18, 23.
Nope. That's not right.
Gonna take a walk? Yeah, no worries, cemetery chick. Be safe. Maybe it's a different July 18th. Maybe I need to figure out what year this installation was completed. $10.10, huh? interesting time for it to be stuck on. I feel like the bust is a clue. Permanent set of digits as the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Is it 7, 18, 14?
Come on. Damn it.
So what would be numbers that change daily? Welcome back, Maiko. I feel like 718 is a pretty good guess.
That's not right. Come on.
Okay. If you have a small hint, I'll take it. I see nothing else around here that could be a hint. Thinking of how to not just give it away. Well, I do appreciate that. $6101.14.
Nope.
Info's definitely within the same room if you understand right.
Damn it.
Want to know if I'm on the right track? Yeah, please. This feels obtuse. I don't know if I'll feel the same way about it when I get confirmation, but did have the correct permanent numbers.
That's not right. Come on.
These two are not a year. I guess they're not a day either. They're an age. Huh. Thank you, Maiko. Door unlocked. Where was the 38 again? There was a little black. Yeah, that was rough. That's supposed to be obvious to people. I don't know. I'm looking through this. The number 38, as soon as you said age, 38 definitely stuck out to me, but... Oh, Hedy Lamarr? Yeah. I guess, since this is a daily calendar, and it's numbers that are supposed to change daily, you would look at the daily calendar and correlate the number with that, so... I can see what they were going for, but it's a bit of a reach for something that they imply is supposed to be a personally significant number. See a lot of people getting stuck on that. Yeah, for sure.
This should get me downstairs.
Somebody likes cats. Why is there a single shoe? Okay, this should take me to the first floor, I hope.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estivesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
What's going on? Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation.
Yeah, right,
in the lake
Maiko, I
house.
see where you're
All
coming
agents
from.
Converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit.
Interesting that
The
there's
threshold
paint
event at
splattered
Lake House.
everywhere.
Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside. Where's the fucking elevator? Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart.
Threshold Linking Experiment Progress Report by Dr. Jules Marmont. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the Redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energies, and thus its reality-altering effect, are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P. While no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages, his proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work the most suitable research material. Refer to file for full report. Time you hear Marmont, you think about marmots screeching. Alright, I recognize these shelters, but in addition to the shelter, there's a thermos here. It's a good thing I totally remember how to play this game and its unique flashlight mechanics.
Dr. Darling.
I like the the yoga ball here that somebody was sitting on. It's a very clinical and soulless appreciation of art, which should make you mad, but perhaps it is also art. I think I won't say anything until this develops some. Huh, that is... Now, don't tell me this is some insight into my psyche, but that is clearly a humanoid figure. As a fellow humanoid figure, I would recognize one of us anywhere. Power core storage.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Oh, it looks cool, though. Looks like I want it. Color palette is a striking choice. I like it.
Jules's keycard could be useful.
Unfortunately, Jules's keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have a level 3 clearance card in my office, plus a lot of black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps, weapon tests using black rock powder. If successful, maybe send schematics to off-site teams. Could lead to a transfer out of this shithole. Need to think up more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the OH who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. Thank you for the quote, Maiko.
Wish they'd make these things lighter.
So where do I place it?
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. identify the source of the event, and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Hold on, that's an ammo can. I want to open that. Do I have a drop button? What's up, Ninja? Good to see you. Is that the panel control switch, maybe?
What the fuck was that? I don't seem to have any button to put it down. What? Did I do that? I don't think I did. Hope it's going well. Same to you, Ninja. Hope you've been well. All right, we got power. At least the elevator's back.
Surely that means we are safe in here.
Can't open it from the side.
Maybe from the panel control. Okay, so everything's gonna be all different. Oh, the computer's on now. Attention, missing Black Rock. Attention all staff, there's a significant amount of Black Rock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there is a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black Rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Pages request. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbutus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. How do I scroll? Scroll wheel's not doing it. Excuse you. A house in this economy? Hey, Herb, welcome in. Why can I not interact? I don't want to scroll to the next email. I want to scroll this email. Okay, I guess we don't get to do that. Sensitivity reminder. A gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Pie Day. To celebrate the arrival of fall, I have brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Romnus can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmont's office to see if she brought pie. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Security reminder. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility's security if you leave your computer open. Thank you, Brian Lopez, IT specialist. Huh, almost like these people have done. All right, I tell you what, I think we're about to step into some stuff, and we have ads in 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. I'm going to run to the restroom, and then I'll be right back to continue Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC. I'll see you all in just a second. Thanks for hanging out with us.
This is a very intense moment. Whoa! I'm good, I'm good, I'm good.
Good. I'm glad you're good. I'm good when you're good.
Good. Everyone's good.
Every stream is a dying stream if you're bad enough. God damn it.
Bets to access it from the service level. Gotta weigh in from there.
Judy's hair reminds me of a rooster. Yep, a boss. All right, thank you for hanging out, and Maiko, thank you for helping out and running clips. I appreciate you. Okay, we got a flare. Ah.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action.
Excuse you. Is YouTube in on this? Yes, YouTube is live. Thank you for checking.
This isn't working. This keycard won't get me in.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it because it'd be better to bring them in late than never.
Can't open it from the side.
I guess we just take the elevator.
What the fuck were those things?
And I guess we come back here later. I wish I hadn't wasted so much ammo if that's the case, but...
Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
Now where am I? What is that?
Can you understand me?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that could be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 paintings use corrode.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush, a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now.
Sure, that's gonna work.
Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
All right, I guess we got one more floor to check.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. But something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
Page development. I wonder what that's all about.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
I can't scroll this one either. I would love to be able to scroll these entries and actually read what they have to say. Thankfully, that one was narrated, but... Words per sentence, max 12, min 1. Well, yeah, you've got to have at least one word in a sentence. Average 6.71. Style contains dialogue, clipped phrasing, third person, omniscient, broad timeline. Concepts, Marmonts, FBC Lake House, conflict, and water, dark. So they're trying to deconstruct the pages, it seems.
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Style, character-centric, Lane. Past tense, clipped phrasing, higher adjective usage, focused timeline. Why Lane? It's per sentence, max 15, minimum 1, average 6.41. Okay. Story concepts, Rudolph Lane, paint, odor, Marmonts, hate/conflict. Is that a grenade? Flash grenade? I forget how I checked my inventory. Oh, that just reloaded my battery before I needed it to.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
2 writers. I wonder who that would be. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into 2 distinct projects. Project, named Arbutus, will focus on studying the writing of Redacted, with Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project Romnus will focus on studying... Does anybody know why I'm not able to scroll in these entries? It's becoming a real problem because I'd like to read them, but it's just not scrolling. And I can't seem to find any button that allows me to scroll, or clicking, or anything like that. I guess I can zoom in and read it. Staff will soon be notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your patience is requested during this reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Found a Reddit thread about it. Some people have had to completely restart the game and update some drivers. Sounds like it's not just this DLC either. I see. I will not be doing that because that will cancel stream, but thank you for letting me know. Boogie, what's up, Boogie? Good to see you. Yeah, you can't update drivers while live on stream because the process basically interrupts all of your graphics card processes. The automated typing device, ATD, will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known para-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATDs must be evaluated and graded based on its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria. Comprehensibility. This is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style. The page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone. The page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Content. The page must accurately mimic the typical content of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining the writing produced by the ADTs. They wrote that backwards. ATDs. Until they can produce near-identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ADT on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. And send me the link just for my own perusal. Thank you. We might be done with this today, and it might become irrelevant, but if not, I will look into that. I appreciate it.
Crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped.
Can I turn that off? That is going to become very overstimulating for me as I try to read.
It was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The
I'm just
Marmonts had let the lake
I'm
in,
just gonna mute
but
it.
the water
I'm
could
just gonna
not
mute it
flow.
while I read because
It
I
became
cannot handle
trapped,
that talking while I'm
stagnant,
reading
went
myself.
bad. The truth was controlled
Initial
here.
findings
The art
report
was not
R.E.
art,
Edward Franklin
just
Booker.
content for the
Born in
experiment.
New York, currently resides in New York. Married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents. No paracriminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls as of
There was a
September 10,
crack in the lake
2023.
house.
Writer and
The
director
Marmonts
of
had let
5
the lake
stage
in,
plays,
but the water
unsuccessful.
could not flow.
Confirmed artist,
It became
designation,
trapped,
author,
stagnant,
playwright.
went
Disclaimer,
bad.
background
The
investigation
truth was
performed in a
controlled
very short
here.
amount of time
The
per
art was not
instruction.
art,
As a
just
result, the
content
information
for the
contained in this
experiment.
report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. And then Tamitha Booker. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York.
There was a
Married to
crack
Edward
in the
Franklin
lake
Booker,
house.
no known children or
Marmonts had let
dependents.
the lake
No
in,
paracriminal
but the water
affiliations
could not
found.
flow.
Author of
It
3
became
commercially
trapped,
successful true crime
stagnant,
books. First
went bad.
publication was a poetry collection,
The truth was controlled
unsuccessful.
here. The art was
Confirmed
not art,
artist.
just content for the
Designation
experiment.
author poet.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news.
All right, so there's a save room right before the spooky ghost typewriter room. Surely nothing can go wrong.
My keycard isn't high enough clearance.
I don't even know why I'm aiming my gun. The one enemy I've encountered was not phased by my gun before. Investigation into the precise brand and model of typewriter used by Alan Wake with the intent to use this particular brand for Redacted and the ATDs continues to be unsuccessful. Sources contacted with discretion. Wake's publishing house. Result, no useful information. Wake's agent. Result, refused to discuss client matters. Wake's spouse. Result, refused to discuss. Redacted. Result, no useful information. Checked all available online interviews / publications elements pertaining to Alan Wake. Result, no useful information. The relevant team will continue to explore alternative sources of information. The ATDs will continue to be operated with the available typewriters until Wake's preferred brand is known. Theoretically, replicating Alan Wake's style of writing via the same brand of typewriter used by the author should yield optimal results. The project director has indicated that a similar investigation should be launched into the brand and type of ink used in Wake's typewriter. All right. Maybe there's another... I see a green light over there. Not about the tools, it's about the soul. See what this green light is all about. Oh boy. I am running out of breath reading all of these things.
March 7th, 2018. Notes regarding Dr. Emil Hartman, founder of the Cauldron Lake Lodge, where he manipulated artists in an attempt to control the power of the shadow. I've gone through his notes, which were confiscated by the Bureau after his arrest in 2010. Overall, Hartman's work was sloppy. Complete disregard for proper scientific method. But he was bold enough to try something we haven't. Our procedural writing machines are promising, But we could understand the effects of Cauldron Lake's threshold much better by observing live artists in action. Thanks to Hartman, we even have a list of prospects. Next step is to send Dr. Darling a request to bring some into the lake house for analysis.
Okay. Content of Wake manuscript. We've begun to find pages from a manuscript very likely written by Alan Wake, para-utilitarian and suspect in past cases involving the Cauldron Lake AWE. Though I do not like to bring myself or my biases into my work, I must do so here to address the matter being examined. As reference for any future readers, I am Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research at the Lake House facility. The page we recently found summarizes my life with Jules Marmont, husband and co-researcher. It has used us into characters for its story, making generalizations and assumptions that I must attempt to evaluate without emotion or prejudice. The accuracy of the writing is intriguing. It reports our past in the Bureau, but also details inner thoughts that an outside recorder would have no way of knowing. Jules and I have indeed been having more and more interpersonal conflict this past year. This raises many questions. How does Wake, wherever he is writing this from, get his information? Or was the page itself determining these emotions and events? I cannot believe that the scope of Wake's ability goes so far as to have dictated my entire career at the FBC. And if it did, would it matter? Even if a person knew their life was being driven by an external force, would it change their nature, their behavior, their personality? My disagreements with Jules are not sudden shifts in personality, but rather a growing resentment. I firmly believe that, though I have no evidence to prove it, which brings me to a new research query for our team. What methodology can one use to prove that their actions, their mind, their love, or animosity are theirs to control? Do not copy Wake manuscript pages. That would be plagiarism. Okay, I have the feeling we're gonna run into more enemies down here.
Shit.
Well, we've got a shotgun, so...
Never say no to extra firepower.
I still don't see it being able to
Back
affect
where I
the
started.
enemies that we've run into already.
Spatial recurrence usually observes the law of 3.
Okay, so we've been here before.
This contrived overlap.
Oh, but
rebounded
this
on
is new.
itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Okay, is this the same thing? Edward Booker, Tamitha Booker, yes. Okay, those are the same.
Cause and effect.
Ah, this is new.
The shadow is here. Good thing I brought a flashlight.
Why do they take so much damage? All right, well, that was that. I guess I'm meant to use the shotgun, but man, are they tanky.
This contrived overlap rebounded on itself.
Oh, and I guess I do have a little bit of healing items.
Reflecting and refracting. An urban legend.
All right, let's try this again.
Shadow is here. Good thing you got a flashlight.
I don't get it, Maiko. I'm sorry. Are you not able to be hurt? You just run away when I shine my flashlight at you extra bright? Thought they were maybe related to all the supernatural art. I don't know if these ones are or not. What is your issue? Oh, you can be hurt.
Some staff down there had been corrupted. Shit just kept getting worse.
That shotgun ammo? Yes. Okay. So at least we'll be a little better armed for next time. I appreciate your lyrics, Maiko. Is it the OG Alan Wake with the flashlight weapon mechanics, or maybe both? Can you explain a little more? I think both of them require you to use the flashlight to, like, destroy the darkness before the enemies can be injured. Okay, so she said something about the law of threes, which makes me feel like it's going to recurse one more time. There any ammo boxes or anything in here? Maybe misremembering, don't recall if it was damaging to the enemies, but it acted like a stun, maybe? I mean, when you do that, it does sort of stun them. Yeah. Okay, so yep, we've already read this.
Loop 3. Should be the last one.
I keep coming back to this page. The author's clearly awake. It's like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean? This page scared Jules away from the work on Wake's writing. A coward can't stand risk. But science is risk. For me, this is proof that we are going in the right direction. I just need Rudolph Lane's paintings to lead to more pages so that hopefully one day we can understand.
Seem to remember the first Alan Wake having a lot of that, but quite a bit less in 2. I think they changed the way it worked, but I can't say I remember the mechanics of the original all that well. You could be right. Oh, this is definitely different. Okay, don't get lost in the darkness, I think. Is it too late? It might be too late for that. Hold on. Okay, yep. Who made that noise? Like this simulates migraine visual auras very well. Interesting. I will say I am lucky to have never experienced one of those. You're back. Welcome back, Cemetery Chick. I hope the walk was good. What's your cat eating butter today? I believe it. One of you is making this horrible noise. So basically what I'm understanding is they are using what's basically machine learning to evaluate the mathematical process of Alan Wake's writing and attempt to imitate it with automated machines. Which, you know, sounds pretty similar to some very topical things in today's society. Imagine taking out those 4080s. I'd be mining something. I don't know what. I'm not up to date on the crypto market, but if you're just gonna give them to me, I'm gonna be mining something. Oh, great. Another power core to carry in the darkness when I can't hold a weapon. Or a flashlight. I just have this ominous glow of my battery buddy here with me. How do I know where this goes? Well, wait, this looks like a switch. They'd normally bend by these switches. Insert power core into the receiver, activate emergency power. Okay, where's the receiver? Seems like it's nearby to here. Do I use the ladder? I do not. How about the former? Do I use the former? Oh, wait. The wires did seem to lead this way, so maybe it's in here. Ah, that looks like a receiver. Surely the game won't throw enemies in my way. Wait, can I just throw this here? No? Why not? No power. Okay, yeah, I bet I have to go back out here to this one. No, that's no power also?
Ugh, locked. Maybe there's another way in.
Okay, so there's got to be some way it connects back around. So this goes... Oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh, wait, I bet... Oh, no, is this not powered? Okay. So there's a power core here. I bet there's another place, another receiver we've got to place that one, where the wires are not destroyed. Where might that be? Let's take a look before we commit ourselves to lugging it around. Calmly step back. Where do you go? Oh, okay. I bet I take the other one from that room and place that one on that receiver. Right? Is that gonna... Or am I just gonna end up where I was?
Controllable shifting phenomena.
Controllable shifting phenomena? What does that mean? It's got a gallon bag of Skittles delivered to your bed. Very nice. Controllable shifting phenomena. I don't know what she's trying to tell me. I wonder if that means I can activate this now? No, this is still no power. What changed? Hey, Darkin, what's up? How you doing? Oh, that's new. Hey, Tapster, what's up? Thank you very much. I do it just for the audience out there. Gotta look my best. Oh, those wires are attached now, so if I run this way, I should be able to power this on. Okay, it's the painting again.
You again. Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship.
Tapster. Thank you very much.
Just trying to keep the lights on.
Oh, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Taps. Totally unexpected, but very, very appreciated. Thanks for your support.
What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
More like tipster. Taps, you play these games? You like Alan Wake and the ilk?
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ.
Haven't played Alan Wake 2, but played the other games. I got you.
Marmonts. What did they do?
I think Alan Wake 2, in my opinion, is the best of them. So, I still have this keycard that is restricted access. Nice little jump scare there. Oh, yeah, they're all throughout these games. Can I access 4 and 5 now?
Access denied.
Have things changed enough that I can get in on floor 1?
Threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 1.
So I still need... Oh! That's not what I needed. Yeah, they are just not bothered by my flashlight. I still need a level 2 security key card. They follow me in here. So there's another elevator on this side. Maybe floor 2 has changed?
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Hey, Starlet, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
That... that looked like one of the scientists from Half-Life 2 with the head crab on them. That is immediately what I thought I saw when I looked over there. There goes the game we win in. We're making progress, I guess. It's pretty tough. So this needs a level 3 security key card. Eat these apples for strength.
I wonder what happened here.
Jules Marmont looked at the painting. He didn't understand it. Saw only random whirls of color. Drugging Lane made him more compliant, but his work had turned abstract. Jules needed more art his team could parse, could test, trial and error. These abstract explosions of color complicated the data. His grip tightened around the letter opener in his hand. The piece of art he needed was hidden inside Lane. If Jules could simply cut the painter open and pull the painting out of him, he would. The overhead lights flickered. Jules would make Lane cooperate. No more drugs. Less carrot, more stick. Jules had to go faster. He wouldn't lose to Diana. Nothing else mattered.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what it is, but my redeems stopped working when I had to reset stream, and I just don't have the mental capacity to work on them today. I have no idea why. I reset OBS due to other problems, and the redeems just decided they weren't going to work. You're a bit younger than me, but interacting with scientists in Half-Life 1 was revolutionary at the time. Yeah, see, I grew up on Half-Life 2, and Half-Life 1 was the game I didn't play when I was young because it was old and icky and hard to play. And I didn't actually play through Half-Life 1 until I was an adult. Subject condition report. Background information. Rudolph Lane, Subject P, has shown a decline in redacted over the past several months. Initially, this redacted presented as an increase in resistance, frequently declining requests to work. However, given time and pressure, Subject would always relent. Subject's attitude toward art has also undergone a change recently. He is disinterested in his work, quickly becoming frustrated and sometimes even damaging or destroying the piece before it is completed. In the past few months, his work has become much more abstract, no longer showing true-to-life subjects or landscapes, but rather conceptual art that is much harder to define or categorize. Whether this sudden interest in abstraction was a form of rebellion, a consequence of growing redacted, or source of genuine artistic interest is unknown. Think you were 17 or 18 when you played Half-Life 1. I still think it is a very appreciable game today. Current situation. As of yesterday, subject refuses to touch his supplies. He claims he will not paint anymore and wishes to leave. The subject's refusal has effectively halted all research. While the team can continue to run tests on the backlog of paintings, they estimate that there is little new information to gain. The subject must continue to paint if work is to proceed. However, the team is concerned that convincing the subject with force or coercion may only entrench him further in his position. Action to be taken. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research and project lead, has suggested that a high dose of redacted be introduced to the subject's food to cure his redacted. If the subject's attitude does not improve, then low doses of redacted will be introduced in order to improve his compliance. Even crazier for multiplayer games was the original Counter-Strike using the code from Half-Life 1 to allow hostages to follow you, etc. Right. Yeah, I know all the stuff that you could do with Source Engine was really revolutionary. Love redacted in your food. Can still hear "get out of here, it's gonna blow" and "terrorists win" in your brain. You know what's funny? I have never played Counter-Strike. As much as I grew up on Steam and Valve and stuff, I've never played a game of Counter-Strike. I was big on Left 4 Dead. I would do Insurgency, the original that was a Half-Life 2 mod. I would do Zombie Panic and Zombie Master, but I never played Counter-Strike. Played Counter-Strike professionally when you were still a minor. Wall removal and transport. Location sublevel 2 lane cell. Ordered by Marmont, Jules, co-head of research. Work required. A section of the cell's southern wall needs to be removed for transport to sublevel 5 for analysis. Urgency high. Tools required. It is not my job to know which tools you use to cut concrete walls. It is your job. Additional details. Important. The wall must be removed very carefully. The painting on the interior side of the wall must not be damaged. Played a ton of Day of Defeat back in the day before Steam was a thing. Yeah, that's not one I ever played. Remember, there was a split between servers that were listed on Steam versus the Day of Defeat servers. Yeah, that's a little... Like, I was probably gaming then, but I probably was not trusted with online gaming access. Day of Defeat was awesome. You were #1 clans in Counter-Strike and Team Fortress Classic. Day of Defeat was the 3rd most popular multiplayer game. I see. Oh, finally we got a healing kit. Do have a Steam 20 badge. I mean, I'm close. Well, no, I'm not, because this is a different account than the one that I grew up on. But I want to say 2006 or 2007 I was on Steam when I got Left 4 Dead. Remember loading Gary's mod and expecting to be able to understand it instantly? Yeah, the videos they would put on YouTube of the super intricate creations. May 21st, 2004 for you. Yeah, I was not quite online at that time. You gonna break out of there?
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Are you gonna get up? You have a Steam 20 badge too. You remember hating it when it came out. You gotta make an account to play games you own. There's definitely pros and cons of it, like the ability to have the license transfer to multiple machines and devices is a definite pro, but yeah, I don't love the fact that on Steam you only own the license to the game and you don't actually own the game itself. Show you the jacket so you can spell check bureau. There, it's on the bottom left. You got it right. Broke up with a girl you were dating when Half-Life 2 came out. You told her you wanted the day to play it when it came out because you had been waiting years for it. She was like, nah, okay, that's understandable. That's why physical media reigns supreme. Physical is awesome, but it also has its own issues like disk rot and pin corrosion. And if you lose your physical media in a disaster of some kind, then it doesn't get replaced the way your digital stuff does. So honestly, redundant multiple points of access, I think, is the way to go if you have the time and space for it. Anyway, that's an interesting topic of discussion, but we are up on ads. I could use another restroom break, so I'm going to go ahead and take this break real fast. I'm going to run these ads that keep our pre-roll ads off and also help support the channel, and then when I come back, we will do more of the Lake House. See you in a second. Yes. Hey, so I just realized there's no PvP, but cooking with poisonous ingredients actually would be a good way if someone
Seriously?
wanted to. All right, thanks y'all for hanging out, and Maiko, thank you for running clips. I appreciate it. Beerbeat, yes, you take your time. Reminiscing over Portal now. I remember downloading the Portal ending song onto my flip phone in the 5th grade and listening to it over and over on the bus with my friends. That and Base Hunter, Dota by Base Hunter. Sad you can't even make the cake is a lie jokes these days. I feel like it's still, you know, pretty well known. Hey, a level 2 security key card. Very nice.
Card. Sorry, but I need this.
Oh, look, another password we've got to find.
How many paintings did they have this guy make?
Good lord. Okay. Catalog. Designation, black circular shape among yellow lines. Description, an uneven circle painted in dark black in the foreground with jagged yellow/brown mustard lines behind it. Lines sometimes overlap with each other and or bleed into the black circle. So that's RL 342, RL 169. Designation, lone tree at night. A dark green tree, pine, standing in a dark landscape, presumably night. 1170 is empty road in forest. A dark gray streak across a dark green landscape, presumably a forest at night. The gray streak is likely to be a road due to its location, color, and the way its width reduces in line with the perspective. Note, a small white shape in the road could be a page of writing by Alan Wake. Relevant teams have been informed and are searching for this site now to attempt page retrieval. Okay, so what I'm getting from all of this is that this is very... They're trying to get very mathematical and clinical with defining art and the features of art. Designation, red, yellow, and green circle. 3 uneven circles, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 green, roughly arranged in a vertical line. Background is black-gray with dark red streaks along the border of the canvas. Possibly a traffic light. Cityscape with blue-gray sky. Gray vertical shapes, likely the skyline of a city, in the bottom third of the canvas with a vivid blue-gray sky. Geometric shapes painted in thin white lines can barely be made out among the colors of the sky. Black void, a deep black void covering the entire canvas with a few small specks of dark or light gray able to be seen on close inspection. Large variety of black spirals. A large number of rough spirals painted in black, ranging in size from that of a quarter to that of a basketball. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. Though the canvas appears quite covered, it is blank aside from the spirals. I'm having a hard time picturing that. Brown shape with horns. A brown shape vaguely triangular with what are presumably horns extending from the shape. Likely an animal head, possibly a deer or elk. Black background. So, I wonder where we would find this next passcode. Maybe behind the locked door? I bet you there was something important in this briefcase, and it's moving on its own. There's something important and haunted in this briefcase. Are y'all seeing this? I feel like it's gonna sneak up behind me and kill me when my back is turned. I made that reservation for our anniversary, which I certainly never forgot was a week from this Friday. Let's take separate cars from the office. Can't have the bosses see us leaving together now that those hypocrites have banned inter-office relationships. Have a good day. So that's September 14th, 23. But I don't know what day of the week that is. Why are you dating coworkers? Something forbidden fruit is the sweetest. What day of the week is September 14? Oh, look, a convenient calendar. So this Friday is the 15th, so the next one will be 9/22/23. Okay. Trisha update. I just found out what happened to Trisha. Jules fucking fired her. I knew it. She was way too vocal in last week's all-hands meeting. She had valid concerns. That man is a tyrant. Speaking up about safety is no reason to fire someone. Can you believe this new password policy? What security concerns are they even talking about? We're a fenced-off government bunker in the middle of nowhere. I think they're getting paranoid. Anyway, I set the security terminal's new password like the memo suggested. Our anniversary is the base numbers, then Black Void. Okay. Yeah, the Marms are losing it. Big surprise. I bet Diana set Jules' background to a big old turd or something. Once again, making their shitty marriage everyone else's problem. The password you set didn't work. Black Void is 44, right? From the list of Lane's paintings. I need to get in, or this is going to be a total waste of a Wednesday. Micah, thank you for the clip. 44 is right, yeah. So I guess you're telling me you don't know when our anniversary is. Well, good luck with that. Today's password is the date of our special unforgettable anniversary plus brown shape with horns. Love you. I maintain that seeing a movie together does not begin a relationship. Wow. So the shape with horns is 25. Welcome back, Lupus.
And there.
Boom, we got it.
Lockdown lifted. You are now safe to resume working.
Surely that was a good sound.
Estevez, come in. The facility. Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
No longer anxious and finished the movie you were watching, so now you're just gonna vibe here until you fall asleep. Sounds good. Hopefully you don't mind that this game can get a little tense, but glad your anxiety got better. That's a lot of enemies. I think a shotgun round to the face would at least slow them down, right? They're very tanky. Oop. That one was on me, though. I'll sleep in horror streams all October. Trust me, I definitely get it.
just promised rest.
Have been counter-conditioned out of your anxiety about horror games over the past couple of years. Well, that's nice that you can enjoy them now more without that.
I had a thought today, a possible avenue for further research. When we think of art successfully affecting reality, we always think of Alan Wake and his writing. This could be due to recency bias or simply the amount of recorded evidence skewing our opinion. But also, I wonder if writing's very nature is an advantage. Text can describe events in such explicit detail. The story gives the shadow a blueprint, a map of what to make real. But not all art is like this. Music, sculpture, dance, cuisine.
Speaking of falling asleep, you should try to do that. Okay, no worries. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you get some good rest. Thanks for your help.
How will the shadow choose to interpret it? I think Diana will find the question very interesting. Most likely, she already has an answer. That's why I love her.
I could use some more everything. Batteries, ammo, health, all of it, really. Look, with all this haunted office stuff, thank you. Well, that sucks. I'm out of batteries now. There's some. Oh, and I died. Wow.
You are now safe to resume working.
It's like dodging large wrenches only while I'm also digging in file cabinets.
Sub-level 1. You copy?
No. Turn back. Area is extremely hostile.
Fucking radios. They're on floor 1. I'll need help.
I hate the hitboxes on their light. So often it just decides I'm not shining the flashlight at them. And it makes me use a second charge. Oh, so this is showing the progression of the machine learning. Word choice good, but incomprehensible. So this one just says dark, 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 trees, 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 pond, 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 and a bunch of other stuff. Revision 2 says, dark, screamed the darkness, a dark reminder of the dark's inner darkness. A well of darkness, a vortex, like black paint, darker and darker and darker, so dark the darkness could hardly see. A dark figure emerged from the darkness, facing the darkness with dark intent. A dark knife glinted in the dark darkly. Dark like the dark eye of a dark raven, dark feathers rustling in the dark night sky. No moon. The moon had been eaten by the dark. The dark drank it, and the sun. A dark moon rose over the dark, and then I can't see anymore because I can't scroll. Okay, attempt 3. The rot snail beamed. A wooded grain bent from the owl. Egg male. 4 forms in the glass eye and melt. A cracked page booked through from down in bark. I grow and longer with the lower dark sea. No one found. Egg male heaven. Pour during out. He chin. When all scream in blue and an axe vermilion, a day is round, flat across evening. The water murmurs in light bulb trees, round the cat. The night glares in all streets, the coffee deers. Okay, here's attempt 4. Let's see if this is any better. Making progress again, individual elements are strong, but ATDs lacking awareness and intention is a blocker. How to correct. Input non-wake, reference material, source human subject, use staff writers, risk of data skew. Need more wake reference material, critical. The dark woods rattled darkly. Flashlight peered into the deep darkness and the dark shivered. Flashlight scowled. A woodsman came with an axe. The woodsman's teeth screamed. Flashlight screamed too and was cut in half. Blood mixed with the darkness. A dark blend. Pistol looked at Flashlight in shock. There was nowhere to run, he realized, but he ran anyway. He ran into the deep dark of the woods. The woodsman rattled behind them, bouncing through the trees. Pistol knew it had something. Yeah, so obviously their machine learning is quite successful. Okay, this time I have way more flashlight batteries. Probably because I used that one grenade. I hate when they zoom around. I dodged that one. Apparently the dodges don't dodge. I know I said this when the original game came out, but these ones that dash all over the place are the most annoying enemies. Let's see if we can find ourselves something to heal, maybe. Ah, here we go. At least it's pretty good about resupplying your ammo between encounters. Don't know which way I'm going. What do you mean I can't check the bathroom stalls? There's always something good in a bathroom stall. Readings collected over the last 48 hours show a rising increase in activity stemming from the Cauldron Lake threshold, likely indicating an imminent AWE scenario. The highest recorded reading exceeded the safety limit, necessitating a general alert and requesting assistance from the assigned AWE response team. However, no alert or contact with external teams has been made per the recent amends to this procedure. As specified, the monitoring team will take no action until sign-off from either Dr. Marmont or Dr. Marmont has been received. Considering the rate of escalation that recent data indicates, the monitoring team strongly recommends that the AWE response team be contacted immediately. What's up, Buttlit? Is that Jova? How's the DLC so far? It's pretty good. I'm liking it. Forgot who's seen your name before and hasn't. I think I saw it in somebody else's stream, maybe. But just something about the combination of profile picture and the color of the text and the way you type, it just seems like you. I do have potentially bad news, though. I am exhausted. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Apologies to those of you who have just joined us. The way you type, that's not the first time you heard that. Yeah, there's just a certain, everybody's got a voice, or at least a lot of people, Most people have a voice of, like, how they type, and you just get to know it a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a rough day for me physically and mentally, so, I'm glad that I was able to get on. So know someone that's new I might like to raid. Was going to have them raid here, though. Yeah, send it to me in a whisper, if you don't mind. And I will definitely take a look at it. I don't know exactly when I'll be back. It's been a little difficult for me to get on stream mentally for just a variety of reasons. So I've really been going as I have felt up to it. So definitely keep an eye out on the Discord and everything like that. And I'll let you know when I think I'm going to be live next. But this has been good. This was fun. So thank you all for being a part of it. I do appreciate you. Haven't seen you on for so long. Yeah, it's been like 5 days, which is not a huge amount of time, but it's longer than I usually go without a stream. Sure you're taking care of yourself. Of course, of course. Good night, Taps. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. YouTube, Once again, thank you for joining us, whether you're catching us live or you caught the VOD. I sure do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed Alan Wake 2 The Lake House. We will continue this sometime. If you'd like to see my streams, my offline playthroughs, or my review breakdown highlight analysis videos, please consider subscribing to the YouTube. It is free, and you will get notified when I do any of those things. Till we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.